Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Thursday, June the 9th, 2022, Throne Thursday. Today we're pulling from the Game of Thrones tarot cards. So we have the Empress. This is very Friday's energy. Gemini Sun, Cancer Moon, the Mother. Getting to that nurturing energy. And I feel like they're saying here that we're nurturing something in our life. And these seeds have flourished. They're beginning to sow, they're beginning to grow, and now it's your time to relax. So we've been getting the Four of Swords a lot. The Monarch, fertility, creativity, authority, abundance, peace. The Empress denotes the mother figure, wife, or feminine partner. An influential female, she symbolizes care, security, and abundance. So relationships flourish. This card can also represent a child. Predicting a child. As she is traditionally paired with the Emperor, she represents stability and love. Creative projects also thrive under her influence, and home life is harmonious. New opportunities unfold. Finances improve. So I feel like in a financial endeavor, work endeavor, that, now you put all this hard work in, and now you're about to, sow those seeds. You're about to see your rewards from this. And I feel like they're like, they're showing like, folding your feet, kicking your feet back up and relaxing. I don't feel like you should rest upon your laurels. I don't feel like you should half-ass it. I feel like you should still give 110%. They're still watching is what they're saying. So this is a time to keep, thrive, perfect your craft. Take this as an opportunity. Refuge, rest, recovery, stress, withdrawal. It's time for rest and recuperation after a period of stress. So a lot of us went through this major thing with Mercury retrograde. This may mean taking time away from work to recover from physical illness or pressure, or put a relationship or project on hold until it's time to make a decision. See this as an opportunity to find personal space and perspective. The card also shows time to reconnect with your spirituality. A lot of meditation has been coming up. The gentleman that I follow, I keep posting when today he did the crane pose. I didn't post that, but I was watching him do the crane, and then I posted the turtle. He does chanted guided meditations. I posted those because some of you have been asking for that. With myself, I end up sometimes falling asleep, especially if I'm really tired. And I'll go in and out of meditation. I'll go into a meditative state. I end up falling asleep, and then I notice I fall asleep, so I was just like, okay, get back into the meditative state, and I end up falling asleep again. But it's still like you still feel like $100 million afterwards. So we have this Knight of Cups, and they're saying someone much younger. So I feel like love. I feel like this could be influencing like a child, showing their like that unconditional love and loyalty. Maybe a natural born parent, or what do you call that? A moderator, where it's just like they're there to make sure that both sides are heard equally and that peace comes out of it. So I feel like in that sense, but I feel like for some this is a younger love stepping forward. So promise, ideals, invitations. Romantic and idealistic, this night may enchant you. So this card can show possibilities of love. This night loves being the lover. Equally, you may project onto him or her the dreamy qualities you ideally want. Wait before you commit. Apply to a situation. There is a proposal or an invitation for you, but assess carefully what is an offer. So we were talking about this before. We were talking about this verbal offer that turns into something more permanent. I feel like especially with the last row that we're going into here, this is where I don't feel like you have the experience enough to take this on. Like heart of hearts. This is very Shavat energy where it's like keeping to your moral, your core values here. And they were talking about like your improving employee morale. And I feel like, if you're able to sit there and articulate and give the right information and get the job done, then I feel like, yes, you should take this. I don't feel like you have the technical know-how. I feel like my brain is scrambled, like it's a fog. So it's like we don't really know what we're talking about here. So I feel like they're saying, do not do this for an ego reason. you have the respect that is needed to work in this kind of environment. You know how to speak, you know how to articulate, you have that je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? Like you have that part, the social aspects of it, but I don't feel like you have the technical aspects of things. Loyalty, investment, growth. The knight has a plan and lots of potential. While he or she may not be the most imaginative souls, she or he is dedicated, loyal, and steadfast. Applied to a situation, the card represents long-term growth and commitment to a goal. So we're getting a lot of this commitment to a goal, verbal commitment turning into a legal binding document here. The card also asks you to examine how you may succeed financially in the future. What seeds will you sow? So definitely going down to the two of spears there, where we're definitely knocking of this looking out into our future and spirit having our back. But I feel like this is a decision in the future that's going to affect your future, and I feel like this is where we're talking about here with the doing what's right. Like if you could sit there and honestly be like, well, in my humble opinion, I feel like they have more vast experience than I do, and see maybe where they're coming from, why they feel like that person should be overlooked and you should step in. You know what I mean? I don't feel like this is like overlooking yourself at all. I just don't, honestly. We go to the Ace of Swords here, and it's all like, as long as you're doing with this with an open heart and, truth on your side, you're not trying to manipulate or take something that doesn't belong to you. You know what I mean? In that aspect, you will be the victor wearing the wreath. And I feel like in this aspect, like, look, we have this, ice wall, like, block. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is kind of like a stop sign. I feel like this is just like, take a beat, take a breath, and is this, they're saying, is this really an offer? You know what I mean? So it's just like, henchmen is what they're saying. Like, go-to boy office, pet office politics is what they're saying. Beginnings, decisions, insight, success, clarity, the intellect. The ace reveals success, a breakthrough. With determination and clarity of purpose, you get what you want. In work, creative projects, relationships, everything changes for the better when the ace comes into play. But there may be some level of confrontation too. Wield the awesome sword with care. I feel like confrontation because I feel like a lot of people feel like you're unworthy of it. I feel like they're overlooked. There's no way you should have gotten this. Definitely, we always get that. Doesn't matter if you have wealth of experience. If it's like, oh, I've been here longer than you, and it's like, well, you're not really taking the opportunity. You're just kind of fiddle faddle. You come and go as you please. So I feel like this is where spirit is just like, I don't feel like you will get pushback, but I feel like in more of the sense is that you don't have the technical experience. So we have the King of Swords here. When the King of Swords shows up, I get domestic violence. I get police showing up. I get, physical violence. So, it's in the reverse, which I'm grateful for. This is a darker card, and this is hitting on exactly what I'm talking about. Are you taking this out of ego? When the reverse king, self-centered, power-hungry, controls others through fear. Applied to a situation, you may be criticized unfairly or put under huge pressure to deliver a near impossible goal. And I feel like that's what they're saying here. We want you to do X, Y, and Z, and you feel like it's not part of it. And it's like, you know what? You got to do what's best for you. The card can also show conflict with authority figures, legal problems, or corruption of power. In relationships, mind games. This is what I mean, manipulation. Where I'm gonna leave you. I feel like something is triggering here, and I feel like if you feel it's best to stay away, stay away. I definitely feel like it's people are trying to manipulate and rob, cheat, and steal. They've done this in the past, and I feel like if it triggers you and it's wrong and it's not for you, then stay away. You don't have to do anything here. I don't feel like legally here. I definitely feel like with this, it's just people trying to manipulate a situation. So partnerships, plan, choices, travel. The 2 reveals a choice. You're ready to leave the security of your castle. It's time to visualize the possibilities and make plans. Partnerships are favored now too, and you have support around you. Definitely with the Two of Wands representing that. With this Nine of Cups, it could be you guys move in together. The Two of Wands could also represent a potential portal into the spiritual realms and overall a leap into an exciting new territory. So, there was a portal on Monday. I personally did not feel comfortable with it. I did not partake. I didn't feel, a shift in energy. I just was like, something, I knew something was going on. That information was brought to me. And it's just like, I know some of my people that I talk with that are healers, they're suffering migraines and pressure headaches and in bed for the past 2 days. So I feel like, I know it's not supposed to be seen as a number of evil. I know it's supposed to be set in a number of abundance, but for me, I always keep it 100. If I don't feel like, that resonates with me, I'm not going to mess with it. You know what I mean? If it resonates with you, then asalu, I'm glad it worked for you. But for me, I'm just like, stay away from it. You know what I mean? And I could see like the physical parts of it where it affects people, the tiredness, pressure, headaches, feeling off, because there's things happening around us, and we absorb it. And I feel this is where I feel like the rest of rejuvenation comes in. But I feel like keeping to your moral compass here, I definitely feel like it's just like, you don't, I feel like because you would be giving the wrong information. I feel like people come to you for answers, you give the wrong information, but now, that is, every time you're giving out wrong information, that is one more person that's tainted and learning the wrong way. So we want to learn, we don't want to sit there and have to reteach things that you're teaching them. You know what I mean? So like you're sitting there telling them the wrong information, they go to someone else and now they're having to teach them the right way and they got to go back and teach you the right way. You know what I mean? I feel like you become a liability. So I feel like be honest with yourself. Do you feel like you have what it takes? If you don't, then it's like, you know what? It's like, be gracious. Thank you very much for thinking of me, for the opportunity. But at this moment, I feel like if when, maybe a year or two, I gain more experience, then hopefully the opportunity will come back around. If not, no worries. But at this moment, I don't feel like I possess the tools, the skill set to be that asset that you graciously think and see me as. You know what I mean? Will that other person get it? I have no idea. I think their attitude stinks. But, it is what it is. So I feel like when you take things as an ego trip and you gloat and you try to bully people and push people, I feel like that's when it blows up in your face. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Thursday, June the 9th, 2022. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.